Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for May the 7th through May the 13th. Excuse me, I'm very hot and I can't put my AC on because it's too loud. It would just make too much noise. So I'm going to just have to be hot. Listen, if you're new to my readings, welcome. I really hope that you stick around to the end because I've got a very special gift for everyone at the end. It's kind of cool, so stick around to the end. This is a general reading, guys. Oh, and also, sorry, I'm so sorry. If you're returning, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't already. This is a general reading, guys, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Keep it moving. If it's not for you this week, if, you know, maybe part of the reading will resonate with you and some of it won't. Take what you can and leave the rest, and please come back and check out, because maybe the reading will be for you next time. You know, listen, I am on Instant Go, and the link is below. You can ask me questions 24 hours a day, darling. I'm there. So check me out on Instago. It's a fabulous app. I think a lot of YouTubers have it. You can just download the app for free from the App Store. And I don't know if Android has it yet, but I know they will soon if they don't. This is for your sun, moon and rising. If you know your moon and rising, that information will be below. I'm also on Patreon. I have a Patreon page and there's links to that below. Check that out. You know, I do all kinds of posts there just for patrons. It's, you know, it's interesting. Anyway, without further ado, let me go into the astrological report for this week. And Mercury on the 6th and 7th, so you'll probably feel it on Sunday. I'm just recording this on Friday night, actually. It is right now. So the 6th and the 7th, you'll feel it on the 6th, but I think it moves in on the 7th. Mercury moves into a challenging aspect to Pluto. This is about power control, right? Because Mercury is the planet of intellect, of the mind, thinking, communication, and Pluto is the planet of deep spirituality and the underworld, things coming up. So we might, this is about power and control. So we might have some issues. It's just for a couple of days. It's not a very long transit. So we might have some issues in relationships for those couple of days. So, you know, it's going to be, it could be a power battle. And then at the same time, Venus challenges Neptune. Venus, the planet of love and finances, and Neptune, you know, dreamy, ethereal, and, you know, also spiritual, but can be deceitful. So we might have some challenges financially there. Now on the 12th, Mercury is connecting with Uranus. Now, Mercury, as I said before, it's the planet of communication, of the mental realm, of intellect. And Uranus is the planet of sudden happenings, surprises, sometimes shocking, you know, events happening out of the blue. It's a rebel planet. So this could mean that we can have some issues communicating with people. We might say things, blurt things out without thinking. So it's really a good idea to be aware of that and try to breathe before, you know, before you say it. Don't go straight from thought to mouth, you know. It's going to be challenging. Now on the 13th, Mercury moves into Taurus, which is a much better place for Mercury, and it's more grounded and more, you know, slower and more deliberate. Excuse me. Now, I know we finish right, on the 13th, but I have to mention the new moon, because although I'll go into more depth next week, but the new moon in Taurus, right, is like so much is happening around the same time. That's why I really want to mention this. So the new moon moves into Taurus. Now, the moon is in its exaltation in Taurus. It loves Taurus. It's nurturing. It's time to, whatever seeds we've planted, it's time to nurture them and allow them to grow. This is a beautiful, beautiful new moon. It's gorgeous. Now, around the same time, or the day after, Uranus moves into Taurus. Now, this is huge. Uranus has like 84-year elliptical cycle, right? And during those 84 years, it goes into each sign. So it's approximately in each sign for 7 years. So it's been in Aries and it's going into Taurus. Now, Uranus is that sudden happenings, it's revolutionary, it's eruptions, it's lightning, right? That's what it is. And Taurus is grounded, so it's not going to be that happy in Taurus. Or, it means that, because Taurus is about the planet, about Earth, something major could happen globally during that time. So it's been in Aries, which is a cardinal sign. It really liked being in Aries, right? It could start things. It could, erupt and sudden changes. And it's been difficult for people with this, with Uranus in Aries. However, now it's going into Taurus. And it's not so happy in Taurus because it's more grounded and it's pulled down, right? So this is about ground. This is about global. This is about the planet. Now, it hasn't, the last time it moved into Taurus, it was in Taurus from 1934 to 1941. Turbulent times, right? This could be, something huge could happen mid-month, or the next few years, something major is happening. Now, Mars is moving around the same time too. Mars is moving out of Capricorn and it moves into Aquarius. Now, Mars has loved Capricorn. It's really enjoyed Capricorn, right? It's been able to start things and finish things, right? Now, Mars is the planet of war, don't forget. And the spark, it starts things, right? It's about action, it's about going forward, but normally it can't finish things, but in Capricorn it could. Well, now it's moving into Aquarius. Darling, it's like, it's going to be all over the place. It's not going to be happy in Aquarius. So, Aquarius is air and Mars is fire, and there could be explosions and eruptions. So be prepared. Normally I wouldn't mention, I'll go into more detail about them, about those aspects next week, because really it is in next week, but I couldn't not mention it because I think we should be prepared for this huge shift in energy. It's major. It's going to be major. Good for some always, and not good for others. So without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the May the 7th through May the 13th. And the first card out... Oh, stay till the end, guys, because I've got a present for you. So wait till the end, okay? Don't go anywhere. Watch it all the way through. The Page of Wands. Look, the Page of Wands is considered... Look, pages are considered messengers most of the time. And I have a feeling that this is like... And of course, it's fire. So the Wands are fire and they're passionate. And they're usually associated with career, with work, with, your life purpose. So I have a feeling that an opportunity is coming in. And when this opportunity comes in, it's very important to make, you're going to have a choice, actually, is what's going to happen. You're going to have a choice with this opportunity that's coming in. And it's important to choose something that that aligns with your passion and what you want to do. So I feel that you're going to have this choice put in front of you, but you have to be honest with yourself and say, is this something that I really want to do? It could be, maybe you've got a new client and you have to choose between one that you've had for a while and a new one that comes in. So do your research and don't come from a place of, don't make a choice for financial reasons, number one. Of course, that's always important, but it's important to make a choice on a balanced issue. So do your research on the client or the opportunity that comes in and make a very wise choice. Think about all the elements involved. You know, I always feel that you must consider all the elements. This is fire and passion, but you must consider, you know, does it have long standing? Is it, you know, grounded? Is it, you know, does it have earth balance? Does it have intellect involved? Does it have, fire, air, water, depth, connection? So it's very important to make sure that this choice ticks all the boxes. That's what I'm getting with this. Now, the next card is the Ten of Pentacles. That's like, this is money. Normally you'll see kind of the pentacles in an arch up above. This is already on the floor. This is like you're getting paid. You don't have anything to worry about financially. All your needs are being met. If they're not right now, they will be very shortly. Things are really manifesting for you in a wonderful way. But you have this card, the Eight of Water, and that means that you're really looking for a connection. I feel that the opportunity that's coming in, you have to make sure that this is really going to connect with your soul. Will this opportunity feed your soul? You are looking for something a little more meaningful, something that's going to feed your soul, that's going to make you want to do this every day and feel passionate about it. This is about almost like a spiritual connection with what you do. And that's what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. Now, this comes up for you all the time, guys. The Ten of Wands. Oh my God. Stop doing too much. Drop the bundle. Delegate. You know, don't do too much. I'm sorry, my nose always itches on these readings. They say it's when you connect with spirit that your nose itches. It's only when I do the readings too. It's interesting. So the Ten of Wands, guys. This burden is holding you back. You've got the moon in the background. It's saying, look, shed a light on the truth. Start looking at your limitations. Understand. Ask for help. Ask for help. And you've got the Ace of Earth, right? It's interesting because you've got two tens. Tens are an indication that a phase of your life kind of is coming to an end and new things are beginning. And here you've got the Ace of Earth, new things are beginning. You are searching for something a little more meaningful. And I feel that you're going to get it, but you must drop some of I think that some of you have taken on way too much and you've got to be realistic. You don't have to do everything, Scorpio. It doesn't all have to get done. You know, you don't have to be the hare, be the turtle. Slowly but surely get it done and delegate, drop this, ask for help. Ask and ye shall receive. Now I'm going to pull a romance angel. I've already shuffled these. I'll just do it one more time. We're going to pull a romance angel card for single Scorpios. And then we'll pull one for relationships. Okay, what do the romance angels have to tell beautiful, sensitive, wonderful Scorpio? What do the romance angel have to say to single Scorpios? I think that's it. That's it. Ooh, calling in your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I always say this, listen, make room for your lover. I mean, symbolically, sleep on one side of the bed, empty some drawers and a part of your wardrobe. Keep it clear for your lover to come in, for your soulmate to arrive. You have to make room for them physically. You have to. Actually, it's so funny because a Scorpio, my friend wanted more clients, right? And she actually had a big calendar, and she cleared one part of the calendar, and she said that's for the new client. She has too many clients now. She's very this, and she's a Scorpio. Right, Hillary? And this is you to a T. This is all the Scorpios I know, taking on way too much. Okay, so now we're going to pull a romance card for the Scorpios in relationships. Let's see what the romance angels have to say to you guys. That's also Nicole. Nicole from Louise Manor, who gifted me these beautiful earrings. Aren't they gorgeous? And this ring, actually. She's an incredible designer. You should check her out. louisemanor.com. Okay, so here we go. What do the romance angels have to say for Scorpios that are in relationships? Oh, there it is. Oh my God, this has come out twice. This came out for the last reading too, for relationships. Okay, so this, of course, is a general reading. Don't all panic. But you know when you're in this kind of relationship, it's unrequited love, right? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I've been in a relationship with unrequited love. It's one of the most painful things. This is asking you to really look at it. Does this I mean, I know people in these relationships that are convincing themselves daily that they, you know, that this person loves them. But, you know, what boxes is this person ticking? You know, can you tick off the boxes? What's happening? Are you getting the love back that you're giving? Is this somebody incapable of making that connection with you? This is a very painful place to be. You have to ask yourself, you know, do you want, listen, I've known people that have been in relationships like this for years, hanging on. And it's a very painful place to be, you know. 5 minutes is too long to be in this relationship. So anyway, guys, there's one more thing I want you to do. Please take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale through your mouth. Oh, that was so nice. It's hard for me to come back from that. Think of a number between 0 and 999, including 0999, and it's the first number that comes to you. Sorry for that noise. It's New York City and it's a beautiful day, so I've got all the windows open. Think of that number. Don't second guess it. That's your personal message from the angels. Write that number below in the comments on YouTube, please, and I will respond. I will only respond to comments on YouTube, okay? So if it's posted elsewhere, I won't be able to comment. You have to go on to YouTube to watch it. Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you all. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment, of course, I read every comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email mary@liveinthesolution.com.